We have a chess 960, Fischer Random Simul, or 9LX. All right. So he is trying to checkmate me. And blocked. Okay. Just wants to tear open the diagonal. Well, I figured I would block, make a pawn chain. I think maybe, okay, this is a weird looking move. Maybe C5, try to force the issue, right? Let's see, because then you could take back with the bishop. Okay. Tagosaurus. Just keeping this one nice and tight. Any weak points? Maybe the F pawn. A little bit like regular. The regular weak F pawn. Let's do this. Kind of a Sicilian-ish setup. Okay, well, what is going on? Are you giving me this? Is that free? It looks free. Okay, so this is a bit weakening for them, right? Look at the weak light squares for, oh, I like the name, Raul Reddy. Got a composite of two awesome players, starting with R. Okay, so maybe don't want to lose it right away. I think I toss in check, right? Now, if the bishop blocks, probably take, could cough up the pawn, but I'd rather not. I don't want to play b5 and weaken myself. If I go to e6, the knight kicks me. Again, I think the bishop check might be the way to go. Block. Trade, pull the king out. That couldn't hurt. If they push, then we go where? Back. Knight g5, very annoying. I think they might, I really don't want to go b5, should I? I'd really rather not. I'd rather just weaken their position. I don't know. I mean, knight g5 is super annoying. I could just ignore them, let them take, come after this. I don't know. I don't like that. I want to get something here. Back. Do not want knight g5. I don't know. I don't have time if they go here, okay? If I go b5, let's consider it. They're just asking for a4. Very weakening for me. Can I do it though? Let's see, check, push, retreats, knight here. Kicks the bishop. I don't know. Do I have to give, I really don't want to give it back to them. Can I create some counterplay? Check. I don't know. Very tricky one. That's a pretty good move. What if I just cough it up? If I cough it up and just proceed as normal, maybe knight f6, take no. Okay, fine. Cough it up, try to damage their structure, maybe. Okay. I'm not going to hold on to that, really. Okay. D5 is natural. They wanted to go D4. D5 is definitely natural. Knight F6 is natural. Nothing much to do other than natural development, I think. You let him get D4. There's the diagonal. There's that. But I'm going to start with, oh, wait, there is F5 option to play like a Dutch. I kind of like that. And knight behind, right? Okay, so this is the strongest player. He's at 20. They're at 2,500 in blitz. Bullet, rather. That's their strength. Oh, they're just caught. They're going for the copy game. Okay, okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do this.
Okay, cool. They're doing the copy game.
Wait, Dace is still in the meeting?
Is he?
Yes, I'm just working on my essay. I've
Oh,
been
is he kind of
listening a little
keeping an
bit.
eye on it while you're doing your essay?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, if we come over, we go here, go after the pawn. They're gonna come. What can they do? Oh, and we have knight e5 stuff. I don't know why I wouldn't go rook h3. Let's just do it. They're probably going to copy me again. Okay, so my thinking there was, you take, I take back. Now, I don't think you want to take with your queen, do you? So I challenge your diagonal pressure. Okay, they're just not letting me get a break in. You're supporting this pawn. I was thinking about even here to play c4 to get like a typical Queen's Gambit kind of break. To the degree to which you can compare this to a regular position, I don't know. G3, but then you get hit by H6. I'll be able to wrap around. So I think I just keep it nice and tight. Actually, knight D3, C5 is pretty interesting. Kind of like that. I'm definitely E3. There's nothing direct with that other than developing naturally. think knight d3 to c5. I like this idea. Also f4, go after that bishop. Okay, they take back. Now, knight f6 to play bishop f5 and block the pawn. Okay, so this is just, they've given me a lot of material here. Now we just unleash the bishop against the rook. Okay, they're pinning this. Is there a big deal there? I don't think so. Knight out. Just watch out for the f pawn, right? Because it's pinned. Oh, really? They just keep copying me. Now this is where I can break from their imitation. Knight e5, stopping the rook move, simultaneously keeping an eye on d7. So if the knight develops, I take. The only thing I'd have to think about is f6, at which point, what would I do? It'd weaken their position. Anything else? I always look at two candidate moves. If I simply go here, they go here. Challenge me. I don't like that much. Oh, wait, actually here. Then I get a tempo. They take, I take back. I get another tempo. Ooh, 2 pawns hanging up. No, not hanging, but I like it. Because if I come in right away, like I said, they kick it out. I don't think it does anything. Okay, keep copying me if you want. I don't think I could pre-move, can I? I have to go back to it. Oh, that was a good move. That was a good move. And they want to come in here and get my queen. Oh, speaking of which, how about this weird looking move? So defending this while attacking c7. Now, if they move the rook, they can't castle queenside. Okay, then they go here, and then we go c3 and support. Maybe. But I kind of want to do it while I can. Also e3, get the bishop out. But then they have knight 4. No, they don't have that because my knight's there. Yeah, I think I see how they react to that. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, fine, okay. No, wasn't the point to check them? And then if they block, we get to win an exchange. If they, oh no, sorry, a pawn, because we both get each other's exchange. And if they go back, then I trade bishops and the bishop move is wasted. Okay, not sure why they tuck back. Oh, they didn't want to get hit by the pawn. Doesn't really matter too much. Not too consequential. Okay. So you can see we can develop this bird-like pressure, like the famous Lasker-Bauer game. Get the common bird-like pressure. Make them a little uncomfortable, maybe. There's that. Kind of annoying. What to do with that then? The d4 is coming. You can't do anything about d4. It's going to happen. Bishop d6 gets hit also by knight b. Oh, I don't like the look of that. I think in this case, I'd probably just, oh, knight e4 is a move to trade. I think we're going here to keep it tight. Knight e4 though, let me look at that. Take, knight would have to move away. Then bishop d, I think it's actually, again, we want to be purposeful. Okay, that's what I was expecting. And now we hit him with this move, right? That was the point. So when the rook takes, we take back with tempo on their pawn, right? So it's oh, wait a second. We also have the queen b2 stuff. They'd have f6 anyway. Yeah, this is certainly the move. Okay, good. That's the move you got to make. Okay, good. And target the pawn. So we can shove the pawn. It's also this. I like shoving the pawn. So you start like this. So we can work on that diagonal just like you are. Okay, they move over. Now this is where, you know, I can go after their pawn like a Jabava London sort of thing, but then they will kick me and maybe get that. What would it be here? Takes. They take hitting this, then I can move. I'd win the exchange. So it's worth looking at for sure. Okay, if I come here, what do? It's hard to hold that. They kick it, I take. If they move the queen, I take the bishop, thereby guarding my bishop. They can't take currently. I think it's worth it to do it, right? See what they do about it. Okay, this is the one that's losing. They're just giving me all, what are you doing, AR Knight? Come on. Don't give me all your pieces. That's no fun. Can't give me it all right away. Okay, that looks dangerous, sort of. Okay, can't we just kick it though? Where is it going? Now, the other thing about this position is, well, first of all, I was thinking of even doubling to create rigidity and make it harder to develop the bishop in the corner, right? This has more impact now because we would have queen g5 threatening g2. And it's like, it's going to get traded anyway, right? Now, let's pay attention to the knight. There's no trick here. There would be a trick there with the pin. There's nothing there. I don't know where they're going with it. So I'm actually just going to simply trade and create diagonal pressure. Simultaneously, the concrete aspect is that it does shut down their bishop, which I like. Okay. Now I have tempo on the pawn. Okay, they want my queen. Well, we're going to trade and we could trade queens if we want. That's fine. Okay, they're taking back right away. Should we play d6 and see if they want to go away? If we go here, they can actually bring the knight back. Kind of annoying. No, we can't go d6 because it's easy. Okay, we want to keep that tight. Well, there's my bishop d6 move here. Queen g5, tempo. f3, tuck the bishop back. I like that. Bishop d6 instead of some attempt at d6. Queen g5, easily they retreat. So we give them a chance to kind of go wrong with the retreat. Okay, that we make them. Speaking of retreats, we like that, right? Now they're going to kick it, obviously. So this is the time. Well, if I go here, take, but I'm probably going to have to retreat at this point after they retreated. But let's see what they do. You give them a chance to go wrong. That's very important because there's no harm done. Obviously, I'm not going to take the H pawn. But they got some problems now. The other thing, we can go e4. Obviously, we block the diagonal, simultaneously opening up and preparing sacks after g6. Very enticing. Aha. Okay, now they're giving me the option of doubling their pawns. You know, I kind of like that. Because if we go queen g5, threaten mate, we can do that. Obviously, then I could go back with tempo. I don't like that. I love the idea of shutting the bishops in. Really like that idea. I love the idea. So what if we take, push? We allow like queen d4 kind of thing. Not that. Not immediate push. Queen g5, knight f3. That's possible. They don't want to take because they ruin the structure. Oh, didn't they just hang the a pawn? I mean, it's just a free pawn if I want it. I'd rather do that than take the knight. Don't want queen g5. Take. I mean, it's a free pawn. I liberate them a bit, though. Is it worth it? Well, I have to see if I have something more concrete. Queen g5, knight f3. I don't want that tempo. Taking, don't love it. Take. Let's look at it. Here. Oh, that is something. Okay, wait. So take, threaten mate. Now, if they go f3, we take with check, which is very nice. What do they do? Queen f1? Don't think that's good for them. Oh, not to mention c4 shuts in this permanently. I gotta like that. So take here. They don't have f4. They don't really have f3. They have queen f1. Then I still play c4. I like that a lot. Okay, very nice. Very nice move. making me deal with this. I think I simply tuck back here to keep the pin on the diagonal. I don't think I like this. I might like this. Push, take, check, take, c4, check. Check, take, and your king gets open. I'm probably fine with that tempo. Okay, I have to speed up a little bit, maybe. Okay, here. Okay. Where are we going? I think we just keep it simple and trade down. Okay. So Diego's going for the kill, right? I mean, can we just snatch this? Hit the rook? They're really committing themselves here. I'm not gonna let them mate, right? So we snatch, get the rook probably. They take. We get an exchange, at least. They shove the pawn down. We go f3 to shut it down once and for all. They take, hitting the rook. We come over and just take it back. And I don't see anything really going on there in the diagonal. Wait, which game is the one with the chess king? Let me see. I'll check. Oh, they resigning. I'll see which one that is. So yeah, primary, I really want to try to get this one. They're the top rated. Try and get them. So we take on h5. I guess they can go here. I mean, g6, you just eat harvest time. I'm not afraid of this stuff. I mean, anytime they shove, you play f3. There's nothing really there, right? Therefore, we eat. Hold on, let's see which way to eat. No, I don't want to give up this yet. No need. Take. Knight take. Oh, we can go back to f3. We can also go take, bishop f3 if we want. Oh, win the bishop in the corner. Yeah, they skewered this way. Okay, I think that's fine. That seems to work. Now, as I mentioned, this queen g5 is very tempting. I mean, you can play c4 now, but then they have queen d4. No, we play queen g5, forcing the issue, right? So f3 is met by queen takes pawn, f4 is met by mate, queen f1 is met by c4. Overloaded, they can't take. g2 problem.
Is Raul still alive?
Let me see, which one are they? Oh, they are gonna get, wait, what happened? Why is it not going to that game? I don't know why it's not. Oh, because it's going to the ones where I have the least time, I think. Okay, so you take. Okay. Maybe here. Out, queen takes check. I think that's fine. So what am I trying to do? Stop me from doing what I want. Okay, here we just rapidly develop. Okay, I want to go to that game. Where is the game? I don't want to leave them waiting around. So they're going here, okay. Because they left. Yeah, because they have more time on the clock. But now they have to bring the king out, which I'm fine with. Okay, they actually did just hang the pawn. Okay, I can just scoop. Can check. Try to hit him on the diagonal with the bishop. Yeah, that's winning. Okay, should be. Okay. Tuck back here. Here you get hit by d5. Simply go in the middle. Okay. So again, I really like this move c4. Now, if you take here, then they probably push. They actually shut down their own bishop, but then they have c3. The trick in these positions is to play c4. Now, if you have to look at this. If you take c4, then what? It does shut down that bishop, though, and it does win 2 pawns. But this is more about mobility, right? So you push, the queen d4 might happen, queen c5. And that bishop is just in a both bishops are in a really bad way, right? Yeah, that's got to be nice. Wait, no, they're not going to win that. Yeah, that bishop is just out. We'll play for shutting the bishop out. Okay, what are they doing? They're just giving me stuff. giving me too much material, you know? Okay, so my goal was to then take this with check to make the king move, right? Okay, is it everyone's move right now? Wait, which one was this game? Oh, no, they were doing all right. It was just like a quiet game. Okay, so you're in check. What do you, I mean, you have to do what? And then you got to be careful, yeah, okay? It's getting very sharp. Just take the knight, okay. So interestingly, we can probably play the end game here. Being up, that would be an interesting experiment, but I kind of like keeping my queen and just saying, all right, what now? Because you're going to go here. I already saw that. You want to do this? I'm going b5. You're not going anywhere with those pieces, right? Also, your king lost castling rights, but the bishops are just miserable, right? Actually, I would like to go here and win the bishop next. So I think, look, if you take b5, I'm fine with keeping the queens on the board. They're just hanging everything. All right. So now we eat. I'm just gonna eat a lot of stuff. Okay. So what are they doing? They're trying to cover the pawn. And we could simply castle now. It's a natural move. Actually, I like b5, right? Secure that. You go a4, you go a6, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no. Then you come in. They don't have time to get it. So you see if it's like a trap. You see if they fall, and everything's nice and tight. And this is, I would assess this as winning, right? Up a pawn, they're tied. You can castle whenever you want, either way. But b5, a4, boom, game over. Bishop b1, take the corner. They lose the bishop. Double check. Yeah, it's winning. Okay. They did go for this one. Oh, wow. This is not, I don't think this works at all for them. You also have this check, which might be unpleasant for them. Let me think. So you take, pawn takes, like I said, take. You get the whole rook, actually. Take, push, block, take. Oh, rook lift. I mean, it's a winning position. Just have to be very cautious. You just take it though, right? Rook, even if you want. Take, push, check maybe, king moves, block, take. I mean, just keep it simple, you know. What do they have? It's just another, I would assess it as winning. I think. They might have g6. Hold on. Take, g6. I mean, just take. Because the rook's there. Okay, what are they going for? h4. And I think they're losing a bishop, yes? Take, because then bishop back, you take the one in the corner. If they take, you only lose the pawn back. You just get the pawn back. That's winning. Winning a piece. So we're seeing the immediate consequence of how, oh, really? Okay, I'll take it. Okay, there it is. Now we could insert the check first. We definitely could. Interestingly, does that win on the spot because we have the queen over, right? Check. That's very tempting. Yeah, check here, queen over. The knight can't block because they get mated, right? So it's check, king over, queen there. We don't care about the rook. We care about the king. Yeah, they're coughing up the piece. And I think I don't see the, yeah, that's like I said, I assess it as winning because There's no, even if you don't get the piece sometimes, it's still winning positionally. That's, yeah, up a piece, the other one stuck. That's resignable at that point. Sorry to say. Okay, double up, just mobilize the strongest pieces, of course. King moves over, and this I would say is also a win, right? Queen over. All right. So king, king moves. Now you gotta be super careful here, right? Just be careful about the rook now. Okay. So they're not really attacking this one. I think now is the moment to simply castle, right? Maybe queen c5. Tuck the king back to not allow the king to run. I like that. Be merciless. Not getting away. Okay. Of course, we just check or take. All right. And they're losing. Good game. Mate. So the whole diagonal thing didn't work out. Well, they're 2,500 bullet, but maybe not in 960. Okay. Bullet doesn't mean too much. It just means you have good reaction. You know, maybe you're good in tactics, but you see, this kind of thing is more like strategic piece placement, right? Okay. Any tricks? Of course, they're looking for tricks. We're not going to give them any. Again, the theme, be merciless. Give them nothing. Am I really worried about the castle? No, not at all, because I know we have rook f7, double check, everything covered, so we're not worried with the castle. All right, now you got to be careful because you see, got to watch out for what I have. I'm in there, I'm going for the check and the mate. Okay, was that one a mate? Yeah, we mated the 2,500 bullet player. No, that's the one I wanted to really make sure we took care of. Yeah, the bishop's gonna come out. Now what was I looking for? This is very interesting move here. That'll just bait them into taking and unleashing their rook. I'm not sure if it works. There's no need though. How about rook f7 now? Seeing no infiltration, then we can have some stuff like knight invasion. Again, simple stuff, prophylactic move, right? See how we cover g7 just in case. We also cover d7, and of course we just finish mobilization. This is possible as well. Keeps the rook away. I kind of like that one too. But let's just keep it tight. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on in this game. Invasion. Okay, the queen wants to wrap around. Here, but oh, okay, okay. But yeah, if they do that, we can come around. We can also play h6 wrap around. Okay, interesting. Can't we just do the f4 thing now that I wanted to do, right? Keep them out of there, shut them down. Yeah. See the great, this is a game of restriction, right? Okay, there's the mate. So you got to watch out for that open G file, okay, when you take it. All right. Okay. So they want h6 to get, can we just keep shutting them down? Like this is, yeah, this game is just total restriction, right? Here, here. They want this. Still. Oh, they want queen in. Okay, okay, I see this. I see this. But look, we're not going to give them any of that. We're not going to let it mean anything. Because we can, if the queen comes up, you go here. The queen comes in, you take. We already looked at this one, right? So we go knight c6. Queen to g6, you just take with the knight. See, now they can't do anything, right? Now we're effectively playing like two pieces up because we mobilize the knight, the bishop's on the diagonal, rook covers everything, no tricks of like, okay, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now like I said, Might even look at this move, but of course we just take the pawn if we want. And I seeing no follow-up. Yeah, there's just nothing to do there. Okay, this is just setting up the mate. Bringing the other rook and mate. Oh, wow. What? What is this? That was a shot, I suppose, but it doesn't work. There's nothing there. I've restricted everything. The only thing is the bishop gets out, but they're down too much material now. They're down a whole rook, bishop out. I'm really not understanding where they're going with this. Again, this is the game just like practicing restriction. We can go here.
Life.
We just trade down, right? I'm fine with the trade. They can't trade queens. It's a completely lost endgame then. Why didn't they move? What are they doing? Oh, they lost on time. They just lost on time. Okay. Now again, if I really want to trade queens, I certainly can. Here. Queen trade winning position, right? Queen trade just direct win. Anything else? I'm not gonna get greedy for like some checks. No, I like a clean win. No questions asked. Trade, rook invades, and the bishop. That bishop gets in the game if it wants, but they've already lost the other one. And if you move away, you could just eat your way through with the rook. You can also swing in this way. This rook will swing in, try to mate with the two rooks, mating net with the pawn. Complete mating net, see them on two diagonals. Okay. Now we could simply, I don't care about the pawn coming in, I really don't. Because I'm gonna get the rook on f5. And again, just utter restriction this game. I'm not worried about a mate with those guys. I don't think so. Because if I see no route into the position, I know there's no mate. They want this now. Okay. Can we get a mating net going? I mean, I could even cough up some pawns here. Rook d5, bishop b8. Rook takes c3, bishop takes a7, rook takes c2, and we start mating. And also when you're here, you could play e5 and cover, and we give the rook no entry. So this is just, again, this game is a good good practice for pure restriction. Okay, now we just need to find a mate in this game because they're just coughing up everything. Restraint on g5 and rook lift and mate coming. Oh, they want that. Okay, that's somewhat annoying. We can just invade. So the question is, does the rook have any entry? The moment you move up, the rook wants to come here. And they have a tiny bit of entry. Not much, but a tiny bit. A5, sack, rook over, back. Mobilize the rook on the file. And then we go in for the mate. Okay. Now we just need the assistance of the bishop, which will cover d1, right? We're going to go here, take the c pawn, wrap the rook and move the rook, wrap the bishop to b3 and support a mate, or just shuffle the rooks away. And that's just a forced win in like 7 moves or 6 moves. Okay, we got 4 wins, and we're going to get these 2 if we're not careless. Okay, we don't take on passant because we want to keep the mating net. But if we're not careful, we'll lose this pawn. I think this is the moment for the second rook to come in and then start creating mating threats. I don't even know if we need the bishop, but we can certainly use it. But this is, just creating mates. Don't let the rook down. Yeah, now they can resign. Mate's coming. There's an immediate mate, so you don't even need to take the c pawn, actually. What is the defense? There is none. Okay, good game. Okay, one game
Are
go.
all the games done?
Just 5 wins. Yeah, this time we didn't have the problem with the time pressure with like 10 to 15 people and like
Oh,
not
you perfectly timed it.
timed what?
The amount of time that you needed.
Yeah, but well, we have more time than needed because there are,
Less people.
yeah. I think here they want to bring the king out. Why don't we fix the structure, right? When the king comes after the rook, we check them, bring them back, then swing the rook around to mate. Again, a pretty quick mate coming. They play probably here or king over. We just kick them back. All right. Yeah, I don't. I think I got like. I had some good runs. That, like it's funny. Like sometimes when you first start doing something, you do better at it, then you get worse as you go on. No, I mean I had one where I kept losing all the games because I had it was like, oh, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, they lost. But then I had some good runs. Some were mixed. Like the peace sack. Actually, there's one that peace sack one where I was down tonight. Those one that went really well. The hippo ones went well. Yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag. But I feel like I did better for earlier on. Then I lost a couple. But then yeah, this one. Well, I felt good about getting the 2,500 bullet one. Did you see that game?
Yeah.
You can't stop making two now. There's no stalemate, obviously. They have 3 pawn moves available. Well, technically 4. Good game. So let's take a look.
6 wins and 1 losses.
Yeah. So yeah, they were just I'm not gonna check. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fall for that. Obviously, I see what they're trying to do. So each one kind of had a motif. Now this game they just abandoned it. It would have been interesting. I tried to put some pressure on them. They held it off for now, but I would have gone knight c5. Actually, that's what I was going to do. If you look at this game, I was going to go knight c5 next. See, so you basically try to, well, try to embarrass the bishop. I think I would actually. They can kick me. I don't care. I just go back. Well, first of all, I'm about to take the bishop, right? So I go here. Hmm. You have a lead in development, I guess. Let's see. What's the eval? It says slight advantage white. Did I miss something to get more out of it? I was almost thinking about going knight e3 to play c4. Computer likes the b pawn pushes over here. E6. So let me get in. Yeah, I want bishop g5. Like Jabava London. London is bishop f4, right? And I don't know about bishop e6. That's too rigid. Yeah, that's not good. E3 is fine, sure. I have an idea of knight c5. That was just a crude move. They easily defend it. Again. Yeah, see, it's saying knight f4, maybe. Go after the bishop. Oh, because the bishop moves, you could take the knight and take the d pawn. But I don't know. I don't need the pawn immediately. Yeah, anyway, that game, nothing happened. Because they had to leave. All right. So let's look at the strongest player, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, once they made an error, so they kept copying me.
Advantage of it.
They basically shouldn't have. They have e5. No, but e5 is not an obvious move at all, is it? Because it looks like they're hanging.
I have
Oh, it is. It is. Because they're going to get since I've abandoned, but it still looks dangerous for them, right? It's kind of like what they try to do against me. And then you see, Dayton, you saw that? They try to do something here, and I'm trying to do something on g7. So it's all about g2, g7, which is exactly why I play h4 to go after the g7 pawn, right? Yeah, naturally I go e4, but look, this is what I say, I'm seeing the edge now. I'm feeling there's an edge with 95 where e3, 95 is fine because you see they keep copying me, but then they get hit first. Now, I don't know do they have time for it to copy me again? I will double their pawns at least. Take, 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 take. My structure is just tight because I could play f3 and shut down their diagonal. They're going to have a hard time shutting down mine, maybe. Okay, let's say they might have e5. Sure, let's say they go e5. Kick the knight, tempo. Sack, seriously? No, that's not going to work. How does that work? Oh, I see. They get some material back. Doesn't seem sufficient to me. Check here. That's annoying. Do we have to, yeah, just go here. Aren't we up a piece? Oh, no, it's not enough. So that's +2 for me. So anyway, in the game, like I said, I'm coming, I got tempo, they can't bring out the knight to counter me. And I'm hitting this to put more pressure on G7 and win a pawn. So apparently they have this move. What is this? Takes. Now I do this. Okay, this is hanging. I feel like I have the, yeah, like I said, I was looking for some sacks over here. Let me see if I get away with this. Yeah, similar to the game, and we get a big attack. Okay. Now we have a nice initiative. We have 3 out, they have 2 out. We're up a tempo. Okay, easy to block. Now F5 was just wrong. That just did not work. Because I mean, look, guys, I already saw this. I mean, come on. I already know that they're gonna push. I can always go bishop F3 or F3. In the meantime, they've given me the H pawn. They've given me the diagonal. They lose the ability to play F6. I play F3, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was actually correct because I'm like, look, I could take your rook and win a rook. I don't care. I care because I want to get your king. I don't want to waste time. It's just a win. It's an immediate win. Because the cool thing is if I go queen here, let's say they play this move, I win on the spot. You see the mate? Queen check. See how this king gets smothered?
Yeah, I see how it's smothered.
Smothered mate. I saw that. I'm like, oh, I like to look at this one. I definitely like to look at bishop at 7. I mean, come on, it's untenable. You can't hold this position. When you give me H5, you lose. This is a losing move on the spot. F5 is basically no, I mean F5 is losing because it gives up H5. I mean, H5 conjunction in conjunction with F5, it's again, so they're playing F5 they're going all in on the diagonal. But tell me what they really have on the diagonal. A mate threat? How are you going to carry it out? You want to trade? Okay, now you've got as a pawn blocking a queen and a bishop. The only way you can unleash it is by pushing, in which case I have F3 or bishop F3. And at that point, all you got is pawn takes pawn. I move the rook, I take the pawn, or I do my own thing. But that's going to take you a couple. You got to spend some moves. End game. So I just missed that. Okay, so I had 88%, they had 70% accuracy. Okay, let's take a look at your game. So Jakai, where's yours? Yeah. So basically what happened here is I'm going for that. Now, interestingly, I did something that the other guy did, Steve, because I'm hoping you'll take. I think that was your mistake because I wanted you to take. See, what I'm doing is you're attacking me, right? You want to open, it's the same thing as the other guy, right? So you're trying to open up that diagonal against G7. I take back with my bishops. That's why I play C5. I strike at you, forcing the issue. And I don't care if you take me, then I take back and I have more center than you. So so apparently you have to push. I didn't care honestly, I didn't care either because I have like F5 stuff later. What would I do first? I would not have done C4. What would I do? Honestly, I probably would have gone like D6 or F5. I may have done this. No, I don't know. That's a little bit weakening with C4. Get hit here. And I would have done this, I think. And then I would have brought my other bishop out that way. Nah, get stuck. It's a little uncomfortable. So you should have done this to squeeze me, okay? So you play like this. So what's my best move? Again, no fear of the diagonal. Take, guarding. But it's still uncomfortable, right? Once you move away, I could bring my other knight out. No, not yet. If I bring it out now, you ruin my structure. What would I do? That's reasonable. I don't like I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was okay. It's just you should push and it becomes a closed game. Yeah, I would bring out my knight. I would do that, I think. Target this, you go E4. Actually, I like this move because I stop you from going C4, right? And let's say you develop, and then I go B5. Yeah, I could see myself doing this if I don't like C4, given that it shuts down my bishops, right? Because now, like I said, I want to come this way to attack you on the diagonal. Now I can go A6. Apparently, white's doing much better. Oh, it's a check and you win a piece. I don't even know what's going on, but I don't need that. What should I do? What if you do that? Oh, no, I take with check. Now I'm very happy, right? My pieces are coming out. And the main thing is I know my bishops will be liberated. But in the game, yeah, you see, when you take this, you're just, you can't guard this zone around your king. Yeah, this is correct. And then I'm going to take, you take. check. Take with tempo, I'm threatening mate already. So you have to do something about this. Right? But basically, first of all, don't take. Secondly, don't take. Just don't take my stuff, right? Okay, let's say you retreat. Not ideal, but you're still hanging in there. But I'm gonna come in this way. Okay, go E3, don't let me come in. B5 hitting the rook. Yeah, black is just getting in there, right? Push or bring out the knight. Development first. Probably like bring out the queen. Right. Yeah, I like, or I kind of like that move. How about this move? Seem natural, right? It's going pretty well there. So basically, just be careful about that. Okay. So when you see that's why I do this. I do this pawn move because I know it's going to unleash, and you don't have anything else guarding G2. That's why I like to do that whenever I see G2 unguarded by a bishop. You normally have a bishop covering, but you don't. It's over there. So you try and hit that diagonal. Sometimes what you do is you bring the bishop and challenge the diagonal if you can attack back. See that? Does that make sense?
Yes.
You got to watch out for that G2 though. So just push it. Don't let me open it. Now, what was the other really interesting game? Okay, this game they just coughed up stuff. This game they just exposed the diagonals of the king. Not ideal. There's one more. That one they went all in on the attack but didn't think about defense. This game was the other one. It was very interesting. You know, like I said, I just kept it tight. And interestingly, where was it that I doubled the pawns, I think? So interestingly, they should have taken, but just by doubling the pawns and playing C4, okay, tempo. What was I thinking here with knight C4? Oh, I was gonna go queen G5, F3, and then I was gonna go this way now. So that way I don't get hit by, I wouldn't worry about knight B5 like the other line, because like here. And I figured it's okay. What are the computer ones? C4 immediately. Oh, wait, what? How does that work? Oh, it's a pin. Now they have to take on triple pawns. No, they lose the knight.
Tagasaurus. I like his name.
Was that?
I like his name. Tagasaurus.
Tagosaurus. Pretty good. Yeah, they're just losing a piece. So apparently I had that. Maybe I had a lot of time. That's hard to see that, but I guess it's there. Yeah. If you think about, you can't take this because you kick the knight, then you lose the bishop. So I felt okay about this though. But now that I get to take, this was the position actually. So this was correct to take. Now remember, I thought about taking. No, taking this. See, this was the greedy move. Yeah, you get nothing here. I mean, I don't care about that pawn that much, you know? They liberate their position, so you shouldn't do it. Remember, the opposite happened. They were utterly restrained. Okay, I went in for the tempo. Let them play the mistake. Took. Then I shut them down, and like I said, it's a winning position. I'm up a pawn, the king's exposed, completely winning position. As if I'm up a piece in strength. C4 immediately is fine. Of course, I was expecting this. Then I was going to go C4. And like I said, they can't take because you just take and it's overloaded. You can kick the queen, but actually then I just take and I'm up too much material. Okay. So now they're not getting mated. Yeah. See C4s, but you see the moves it's like, it's agreeing. The computer agrees. You should not, interestingly, the modern computers agree, don't get greedy and take. Shut them down. Oh, wait, they hung their, I didn't even think about it. They hung the rook. Wait, what was the accuracy? I was 91, but it would have, yeah, that hurt my accuracy because I had a free rook. What were they at? 84? No, that would bring their accuracy way down. They hung a whole rook. So if you're losing 5 points, it's 500 centipawns, like 500 cents, right? $1, $5. So 100 per dollar. So we just go here. Third best move after trading. Yeah, the thing is, okay, trade. I was a little worried about like a rook engaging. See, oh yeah, that's the thing. I could have easily held this, but the thing I could have held onto the pawn. B5. I was thinking, okay, maybe they get out somehow, but they're not. So easily one endgame. But here's the thing: what really factored in was the fact that I know that I have a nice middle game, keeping 5 pieces on the board, 5 attackers. Their king is stuck. And by going queen c5, I know they're not going to go like over here. See, I take the pawn. When I come back, see, I just come back right away. Don't give them this stuff with the king. And like I said, the rest of the game was pure restriction. Castling is fine. Yeah, I guess I don't really look at bishop d5. I don't think you need that. Safety, and then you see this move's best move, similar to c4. You see how you get weaknesses on the dark squares. So you lock in. Obviously, you don't give them rook g3. They play here. Once again, that's correct. See, so all three of those simple moves that I did, fixing pawns in place, they're all correct because it restricted them. See how their pieces are so bad? Their pieces are all
Yeah.
worst pawn structure, least worst pieces. And by the way, with our up piece. And now that this is guarded, everything's guarded, no tricky mate threats. So obviously, I can't even get there. But earlier, there was nothing. And then I want e5. And like I said, it's kind of funny. I'm like, I guess I can go here. Eval is about the same. But then I didn't realize it's just take the pawn. Wait, did they? Oh, I was like, I figured, oh, why'd you take? I was like, you can't go back. I was like, oh, the queen will retreat. No, she doesn't have a retreat. So it actually just wins the exchange. Wait, what if I go there and she goes here? I don't know why it likes this move so much. I guess it wants to shit. It wants to like go here and like come there. And I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think I need that move. Anyway, I forced the issue and now I'm just up a rook with a winning position. So yeah, of course we offer a queen trade. It's fine. And then we force the queen trade. Again, like I said, I looked at queen d1. I'm like, I don't need that. Okay, you can have your pawn in there. I mobilize my rook. Oh yeah, we could go and take it, but I'm more interested in going for the king now. Right? Why does it like this move so much? I don't get it. It wants to go to c4, but I just want to bring my rooks in. The bishop is hanging out on a8 for now. He can always go there. Okay, so a5 was fine because you just quickly get the rook in the game. They're all good moves. You can go here first. And then you're going to mate. Yeah, it's pretty vicious. You just come in and there's no stopping mate in one. I guess second best move is to take with the bishop and then mate. Right. So, and then you have an instant mate. So yeah, it's pretty interesting games, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, the one that had the most counterplay was the higher player, the highest rated player. What are they like? You see, they're like a 20, they're like a 2000, 1800, but they happen to just be really fast. But that's not going to get you far strategically. Right? Yeah, you have to be really good strategically. So they just copied me for a bit. And then they went for the kill and it didn't work. And then they fell for the combo. They should not have pushed. So I'm curious, what's their best move? What? To hang the queen? Oh, they're literally getting mated no matter what. I mean, look at the king. All he has is a pawn and a knight nearby. So they have no defense. What's this move? Can you bring the queen in next? Oh, if they walk
No.
the king into here, they're going to get hit by the knight. Yeah, there's got to be a mate in there with the g7. Right? Block. Oh, it's check. Oh, never mind. It's checkmate. I thought you take it or something. No, there's nothing to do. That's kind of a cool mate. And then now we have a double checkmate. Nice. All right, cool. Good games, guys. It's fun. Chestnut is always fun. Yeah, that one went my way. Yeah, everyone gave an opening. You just got to restrict them. Cool. Do some more chestnut 60 later.